A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike. What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Cornell, the tech savvy rider. Today is Tuesday, and I'm gonna be trying to do a little work on the bike. On this installation, I'll be going over the placement of making the placement holders for my headlights. Before I go into detail, I'm gonna show you all how my side fairing lights turned out. As you can see, I got them tied off here, off my mirror. My Rollin light set. I got my fairing, my Honda emblem in the middle, and on the back side, I got all of this siliconed in. On the front side, I got it taped off so it will hold while the silicone was drying. It's been a day now, so the silicone is good to go. It's pretty dry. So this is the outcome of my side fairing lights. And there you go. It's a beautiful fit. The emblem went perfectly inside my Rollin lights. And like I said, the back side, I just got it siliconed in. And I'll be installing these once everything is complete. Right now, all I'm trying to do is get all my templates and all my placement holders ready to have my lights installed. And then once I got all my placement holders done, I'll begin installing my lights probably another week or so. So just giving y'all a heads up. Hey, it turned out good. Now what I'm about to do is go over the placement holder for my headlights. Alright, for this installation, let me get this back on here and let it sit. Alright, for the installation of my headlights, to make a placement holder for my headlights, you're gonna need, and here we go, you're gonna need some 3/4 masking tape. You're gonna need some edge trim, your door edge trim. I got the chrome. In fact, I highly recommend chrome because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to chrome my light, design it. You're gonna need you some shielding. You can pick up this shielding in the gutter section or the roofing section of any of your household stores like Home Depot, Lowe's. I picked this up from Sullivan. You can get a great big old bundle roll for about 15-20 bucks. You're gonna need a marker. You're gonna need a ruler and a pair of scissors, good cutting scissors or some shears, because you're gonna have to do some cutting with the door trim and the shielding. Alright, first thing first, I had made a placement holder for my lights. This is my props that I was making, that I was doing an experiment with. Now this was the original design that I was trying to use for my Goldwing to get my lights installed, and show y'all what it looked like. Alright, it turned out perfect. My props that I'm using, it turned out perfect, but the problem that I'm having is one, just little white stuff here, some glue and stuff, just ignore all that. The problem that I'm having, if you look at the lights from the beginning, all this right here will be covered in with my lights. Okay, that's perfect. The fitting is perfect and everything. The problem that I'm having, if you look at the stock Honda Goldwing lights, if you look at them from the side, because you can't see it from the front, and I didn't pay attention to it. If you look at it from the side, the Honda Goldwing lights are bowed in the center, and then it bows back down. So they got my placement holders sticking out. This would be fine to use because I can always heat these down to the lights. But because my bike, I'm using my headlight protector covers, see, now it becomes a problem because this is sticking too far out and it's too much to use. So what I got to do is get away from this design and create a whole new design. So what I'm about to do is show you how I created these props, these placement holders, and I'll be making me a whole new set of placement holders just so I can continue to use my headlight covers, because these things protect your headlights. Anything that I bought for my bike that is used as protection, I am not going to take it off just to put some lights on. If it's protecting something, I'm going to continue to keep using no matter what. So now I got to go back in and redesign my lights. So let's get all this out the way and let's begin. Okay, first thing first, you're going to have to use the masking tape and tape off your windows. I mean, tape off your lights. Now, what I'm trying to do, since I know that my measurement is a 3/4, and my lights is a 1/2 meter, and my trim is about a 1/2 inch. So I know that my whole entire placement holder has to be no more than a 3/4 in size. So I'm gonna use a 3/4 size tape as my placement holder size. I hope that made sense to you. Okay. Now once I got the tape in place, I'm gonna take my marker and basically design how I want my lights to go in here. So in other words, I want to draw out my design in my tape. Alright, so one, I know this is my cutoff. So all my light has to be shown before this cutoff. This curve right here is going to represent this is the limit on my lights. So that's telling me that my lights cannot go no further than this curve right here. Now, because this tape is my actual size that I'm going to be using for my placement holder, I don't have to do anything else, because I know underneath here, this is where my chrome piece will be going, and my door trim chrome piece cannot extend past this black mark that I just made. So that's it. Because of the bow that's in my headlights, I cannot create any crazy designs or come down here and create a design and still use my protective cover for my headlight. Now, if I didn't want to use it anymore, when I created this design here, I had the tape all the way down here and then pull my tape off to get my measurements. Now, once you got your measurements and once you got your design cut out, all you got to do is pull your tape back off. I'm going to set it right here for right now. And then take your shielding. Let me grab my tape. Take your shielding. Open it up. Place it down. Place your design on your shielding and cut it out. Okay. So that's telling me I know I need my shielding to be longer than this mark, because I want it to be longer so it can go and hide up under that side fairing cover that's over there. And I know that my lights cannot go past this limit here. So once I cut it out, then I'll be taking my trim and I'll be using this as my prop to show you what I actually did. Once I cut out this and made this from the shielding, I just simply took the door trim and went along the edges of my door trim, of the shielding with my door trim. Now, because on this second set that I'm making, I cannot no longer use this top door trim because it's going to mess up my installation for my protection cover. So I'll only be installing one chrome piece going underneath. Now on the back side, you can use this if you don't have this protection. You can make any design you want and design your placement holder any way you want. But because I cannot use this unless I redesign my placement holder, is the reason I'm making this second set. Now on the back side, you're gonna take 3mm. You're gonna take a 3/4 double-sided tape, and you're gonna glue. You're gonna stick on your two-sided tape onto your placement holder. Okay. This is my new placement holder that I'm making here. My new placement holder, like I said, once I cut it out, because my lights is on the inside of my placement holder, and this the bottom part of my trim, my door trim here, my door trim, car trim, whatever you want to call it, edge trim. All you have to do is cut out one piece to use it as your design piece, and use it as to design the two pieces that you want to cut out. In other words, this first piece that you cut out using your tape, it's going to be your promptu or your example piece, so you can actually cut out the other two pieces, which going to fit your bike or fit your headlights. Now once you got your placement holders cut out, looking at this trim, you can see it's curved. Looking at this shielding, you can see it comes in a curve. So once you put all of this together, it's still going to be curved and bowed. So what I had to do is put all this down on a 2x4, and then I zip tied it off, and it's been sitting for about a day. So this is my actual cutout placement holder with my lights already installed on my headlight trimming that I'm doing for my bike. So what I'm gonna do now is show you once all this is, because this took about a day. I'm gonna take all this off, and then I'm gonna put them on my bike and to show you what it actually looks like. So I'm gonna cut my video here, and I'll come back in with them installed on my headlights. So hopefully this helps you out on this design. Like I said, I'm just going through making all the placement holders for all my lights. Once I got everything done, that's when I'll go back and make a video installing everything. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. GoPro, start recording. Hi YouTube. Now I got my lights on, my placement holders on along with the lights. So it turned out pretty decent. Now, instead of trying to chrome out my headlights like I was intentionally trying to do in the first place, I just got one simple piece of chrome going down the headlights, holding my Rollin lights, and I chromed out my headlights replacement holders, so that'll give me that effect that I was trying to look for. So there it go. That's what it looks like. Now, because I took out my tape that was holding my protection, I'm just gonna simply just tape it down so I could see what it looks like. I had to buy me some more Velcro to hold my protectors on. So just bear with me. And let me see what I got here. Just something I can do right quick just to try to hold it in place. Okay, hopefully that'll do. And I'll do the other side right quick. So now I got that chrome look in my headlights like I wanted it, and I got the lights in my Rollin eyes in my headlights, and there it go. So once I get me some more Velcro to hold my hold my protectors on, this is the look I was going for. Got some chrome in my headlights, got my lights, Rollin eyes in my lights. I'm gonna turn them on right quick to see what it look like. I'm gonna try it again. Try to turn the lights on because I had the wrong set hooked up. Now, once I get my tape in and get my Velcro on to hold my placement, to hold my protection on, this will be all right. Now the lights are not programmed, so not all the lights are coming on, but I just wanted to make sure on the look. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Some chrome in the headlights, and when I get through installing everything, I'll reprogram the lights so it can, all the lights, LEDs will come on, and it'll be good to go. So I like it. All right, before I go, as y'all remember, I had to get all that glue off of this, and the stuff I ended up purchasing was called Goo Gone. It did a pretty good job on removing the rest of the glue or two-sided tape off of the back of my emblems right there. Other than that, hey, I showed y'all how I'm gonna do my pipes. I showed you how I'm gonna do my side emblems, and now I showed you how I'm gonna do my headlights. The only thing left for me to show you is how I'm gonna do my flag pose. So the next video will be my flag pose. Hope y'all like the video. Please like, subscribe, leave any comments, any suggestions, anything else that you would like to see me do, just let me know. Hit your boy up. That's my spiel for the day, YouTube. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording. A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike.